Today I want to talk about one of my favorite pitchers of all time, and I think he's really underrated when people talk about the best pitchers of all time. And what's interesting is he was the first pitcher to get to 4,000 strikeouts. He's fourth all time behind greats like Nolan Ryan and Roger Clemens. He was in the Hall of Fame in 1994, and we don't really talk about him a lot, but I think his years are just fantastic. And so I'm going to show you my collection. I've got, except for his rookie card, every one of his Topps cards. So let's talk about the different years that he had. So here we've got 1967 Topps, which is for the 1966 year. That year was okay. He went 7-6, about a 3 ERA, but really was just starting out in his career. So let's put that one here. Now 1968, one of my favorite card designs. So in his second year, he actually helped the Cardinals get to the World Series. He had 14 wins. His ERA was less than 3, and really helped them, get to the World Series win. So not bad as a second year in the major leagues. 1968. Also, 13 wins, not great, but his ERA was under 3, 131 strikeouts, a very solid year. We will talk about 1969, where 2.17 ERA, and then this was the first time he had over 200 strikeouts with 210. So he started getting better as he progressed. 1970, rough wins. He was 6-18, but also had a good 3.32 ERA and 133 strikeouts, leading to his 1971 year, where he had 10 wins, 14 losses, 3.31 ERA. And what's interesting is at the end of this year, that's when the Cardinals decided to trade him to Philadelphia, which was probably a big mistake, because in this year he had 27 wins, an ERA of 1.97, 310 strikeouts. So he led the National League in wins, ERA, strikeouts, and innings, and won the Cy Young Award. And what's even more fascinating is he had 27 wins for a team that only had 59. So, just about half of their wins came from him. So 1973, 14 wins, 3.5 ERA, and about 150 strikeouts. So let's go to 74, a similar year, 12 wins, 220 strikeouts, but he was the NL leader in strikeouts, or I think he was top in that year. So 1975, 16 wins, 3 ERA, 162 strikeouts for Philly. 76, a similar year, 13 wins, 3 ERA, about 130 strikeouts, so nothing too spectacular. Leading us to 77, which was his second Cy Young Award year, where he had 23 wins, 2.64 ERA, about 200 strikeouts, and he led the National League in wins that year. Let's go to 78, 16 wins, 3.5 ERA, another 140 strikeouts. 79, not bad, 16-5 though, 2.6 ERA and 124 strikeouts, so that's some pretty good statistics. 1980 is when he won his third Cy Young, 24-7, 2.3 ERA, 268 strikeouts, that's a lot, and helped them get to the World Series. So they actually won their, he won their World Series with the Philadelphia that year. 1980, it was shortened because of a strike, but still had a 2.6 ERA and 100 and so on strikeouts. That was actually 81, sorry. 1982, let's go to 82 here on the 83 card. 23-11, 3.10 ERA, 268 strikeouts. So this year was his third Cy Young Award year. Actually, sorry, his fourth Cy Young Award year, where he led the NL in wins and strikeouts. 1983 continued to progress, even though he's now 17 years into his career. 15 wins, 3.7 ERA, 159 strikeouts. Let's go to 84. Another 15 wins, 3.7 ERA. 85. He's starting to slow down. 14 wins, still 3.7 ERA. Not bad. And then at the end of that season, he actually was traded. First, he was on the Giants, but then he was later signed with the White Sox and sort of ended his off career there. So a really prominent career. Again, 4,000 and some odd strikeouts. Just a dominating pitcher. Helped win 2 World Series, 4 Cy Young Awards. So let's give it up for Steve Carlton, one of the best pitchers of all time.